Moses joining me on the desk now. The Lloyd Comp Barons kicking off their season this afternoon. Pretty exciting time. Friday Night Lights, high school football.
Can't go wrong.
No.
No, you can't go wrong. But you know, the Barons, though, they did wrong last year, coming up short in the semifinals a year ago, but they're using that as motivation heading into 2013. Matt Schumont has more.
Heading into the 2013 season, the Lloyd Comp Barons have a sour taste in their mouths. After finishing first in the South Division, the Barons were left stunned, losing in the semifinals to the Cold Lake Royals.
It's definitely a motivation, absolutely. We won our division or conference or whatever you want to call it, and we hosted that playoff game. Obviously, you want to win on home field, and Cold Lake came in here and took it to us. They beat us, and that's a credit to them and their coaching staff. Kelly puts their guys in great spots, and yeah, we learned from it as a coaching staff. We looked at that film and seen spots where we made mistakes, and we got to put our kids in better spots.
We just want to go out there and prove that we're the big bad Barons. We lost that title the last 2 years, and we want it back, and we're itching for it.
It will be a tough test right out the gates for the Purple and Gold, opening the season against the defending champion St. Paul Lions. And after a 75-23 loss in their lone meeting last year, it's a simple game plan for the Barons heading into Week 1.
Get out of the gates early. We can't wait for them to put 21 on us and then say, oh, guys, we're going to play now. We got to get out of the gates quick. And it'll be nice. It's Week 1. And we see where we fit in when you play the best.
I'm expecting a good run game still. I mean, their best guy's gone, but they still got plenty of replacements out there. Just a big, beefy team. We're going to have to play our best game.
After facing some struggles a couple of years ago, the Barons come into this year with a team full of veterans and are considered early favorites to reach the Wheatland Football League Finals.
If any year in the next couple of years and last couple of years, it's going to be this year. Everyone's been working hard all off season, and we have so many grade 12s that we're going to be #1 contender, hopefully.
We've pretty much been starters since the first year. We were shortly coached from our grade 11 and 12 years, so we got a lot of experience out there, and I'm just looking forward to getting to use it, and hopefully it'll show on the field.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
All right, well, it's not easy pulling double duty, but try doing it as a student athlete in 2 different sports. Well, a pair of Lakeland Rustlers are doing just that. Leesa Eggum and Briana Carlyon are a pair of 2-sport athletes joining the Rustlers basketball and soccer teams. Both ladies are used to the grind of 2 sports at the high school level, making it a pretty easy transition.
I've done it all my life, so it's not like that hard to adjust to, but right now I'm sore. But I'm sure that'll go away in a week or so.
I'm really excited that I'm able to play 2, but yeah, hopefully I won't overtrain and I'll be able to enjoy both as much as I want to be.
Head coach Chris King saw an opportunity to bring the pair to Lakeland by teaming up with Rustlers soccer coach Kevin Wagner.
This would be our best pitch to get these 2 athletes to Lakeland because they are top quality athletes. So that's kind of the compromise that we had to make to get them there, and hopefully it makes both of our teams better. But once they come into basketball, our team's going to change a little bit because they'll miss so much preseason, but I expect them to be, like I said, top-end kids.
So far, the 2 are adjusting to college life and are helping each other out when needed.
We've already had a couple practices that conflict, so we're going to have to work that out, and hopefully it'll work out for the best.
We make each other get up at the right time. She woke me up yesterday morning to be here, and so we'll talk a lot. We've gotten to know each other through the preseason of soccer, so I think it'll work out well.
All right, the Lloydminster Bobcats played their final home preseason game last night, taking on the Sherwood Park Crusaders. The Cats winless in their first 2 contests. In the first period, Crusaders get on the board 4.5 minutes in. Rob Nowicki goes top shelf to make it 1-0. Moments later, Bobcats, Tyler Kuntz, and the Crew's Adam Mograbi do a little 2-stepping. Once this one was over, Kuntz gets a salute from the fans and his teammates and then heads to the dressing room. Still in the first period, Crusaders on the odd man rush. Arthur Gordon and Daniel Ray work the give and go. Sherwood Park takes a 2-0 lead to the break. Just a few minutes into the second, Austin McDonald slips. Crusaders take advantage. Andrew Treverner, the beneficiary, in front. Crew up 3-zip. Cats claw back. Kevin Waltz gets the shot off before getting smoked into the boards. Shane Doherty with the tip in, but that's all the Bobcats could muster. They lose 5-1.
I got to give our credit to the goaltenders. They battled hard. The goals they scored on them were just real bad turnovers and mistakes in our own zone. And something that obviously we have to get a lot better at, but on the other hand, we've got to get some veterans back into the lineup, and certainly that will shore up that end of a lot of it. We're still a young team going through some real growing pains right now in our own zone, and I think that getting some of the core guys back in are certainly going to help us turn that around, but we got lots of work to do. There's no doubt about it.
The Bobcats are going to take on Drumheller tonight in Wainwright. That's your first look at sports. Gerard is up next with weather.